Alrighty, my friends. Certainly not great ramp. Are you talking about the skill that gives burn when you burn is not great ramp, or... Well, I don't know. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can get another win in today and potentially unlock a new champion. If not today, then maybe for tomorrow. Alright, it really does feel like, honestly, enchanted item is your best bet early game. Because, like, if you choose a gold tier skill, you might... What I originally thought was, that could give you direction. If I get a burn skill, I can go for burn items. But it's so RNG on if you can find an item that will work with this particular skill. Straight up gold seems pretty good, but, like, this feels like gives you power early. Turbo grappling hook. Heavy jellyfish. Radiant powder flask. So this adds a slow to jellyfish. And this adds haste to grappling hook. So, pufferfish charges when you do something. What does pufferfish charge when you do? When you haste. So this could have some pufferfish synergy. Because this will haste when using adjacent aquatics. We'll get a bunch of aquatics. You think just re-roll up Mandala? I'm gonna do this because there's potential, like, maybe I could do... I mean, I just got beat by a pufferfish build, so... And, of course, cult means I should have gone for the ammo guy, I guess. I feel like I have to go here, because I can't win my first fight if I don't have some sort of weapon, right? I don't think jellyfish by itself can beat any enemies.
Surprised I found the shop. Ain't exactly advertising. Good on ya. But I'd take a few more.
Use this, reload 1 ammo if it's your only weapon with a cooldown. Yeah.
Don't go out at night round here.
You beat every first level NPC with any item on the board. Do you really? Oh. See, that I didn't know. I didn't know that. I did not know that was the case. I don't care about any of that then. Viper can be rough if you have a weak item. Jellyfish, I think, is a pretty weak item. So, Kyber Drone, Haunted Kimono, Banana Ball. It's got some slow synergy. I think I want Kyber Drone. What does Haunted Kimono do? Shield stuff. Banana Ball is the guy with the duct tape. Heal item upgrade. Viper is OP for first level. Kyber Drone here. Like, really? Any item Pop Snappers can't kill by itself. I don't know. I feel like there are items that you wouldn't win if you have, like, low amount of ammo item or something. Non-weapon items. Is Pufferfish... He's silver, right? Yeah, silver plus. And he's not a weapon, though. don't know if she could sell silver items this early or not. Just get the health and regen. I was thinking about that, yeah.
Good food feeds body and soul.
Yeah, early regen could be useful. Sells weapons. Let's see what's here. We can get skills, right? Medium item skills. Can I get silver items from this, I guess? I don't know, let's get a skill. Skill's OP, right? Not if it's something I don't have an item for.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Alright, I hope you're weak so that I can kill you with my spear. You do not look weak. You actually look quite strong for early. Goodness. Let's see if my regen can carry me. Keep slowing his fang, which is really nice. But we're out of ammo. Poison. Alright, we win. Nice. So we got our Long John upgrade. Having regen makes beating 2nd, 3rd, and 4th NPC a smooth glide, huh? Okay. Buys my medium items, which I only have one. The small and large. Mushroom. Damn, what does the mushroom do again? I can't remember. Go here.
Right. Back to business.
Use another weapon or haste to charge this. Each adjacent aquatic item reduces cooldown. Haste one item, multicast. Dive weights plus Trebuchet is actually pretty crazy, isn't it? Because this will haste 4 times on its first thing, which will charge this a bunch of times. Mushroom spawns badgers, and snake. Trebuchet is really good. I don't think I've done a Trebuchet build before. I don't like the idea of that combo. Problem is we wouldn't want to like reload this guy. I think if I want to do that combo, it seems pretty good. I don't want to use it because I want Long John to potentially do something. Get upgraded. Yeah, cannonball increase ammo. That actually is pretty good.
Happy to exploit you. I mean help you.
I'll keep honing my skills. Next time, I might surprise you.
Do I want plus burn on this? There's no aquatic items. Haste one item. That gives that -1, whatever. Adjacent items. So this will have 5 multicast, and then 4. Alright, and what's our choice here? 2 burn on that, 8% crit chance. I feel like the burn is less useful than the just damage, maybe? I don't know, the burn might be good if we're able to make this attack a whole bunch. What do we think? Crit chance or burn? Or, I mean, if I think I'm going to go pufferfish at some point, poison. You think burn?
It takes real confidence to let a kid train you. I'm impressed.
Upgrade. I have no money. Small non-weapon item. Alright, let's upgrade Trebuchet if maybe we'll play around that, maybe.
Curio sells junk. We refurbish junk.
60 damage, burn 8.
You may be too sad.
Mosquito, Boreor, or Rogue Scrapper. I think we take down Rogue Scrapper fine with this, right? Yeah, I think we wreck Rogue Scrapper and it's more experience, which is the most important thing early, right? Reach adjacent aquatic, reduce the cooldown. 1 aquatic item. When I use an adjacent item, this gains haste. Adjacent items have 1. I think we do this. Adjacent aquatic item. Oh, I don't have any adjacent aquatic items. Okay. Alright, go here. At least I hope we're strong. I mean, he slows our dive weights, which is not ideal. Okay, this guy goes crazy. Haste for days, charge that, okay. Ooh. Yeah, that's a pretty cool combo. So every time we haste, this charges.
Waste of gunpowder.
I have no heal items, that's kind of crappy. Small aquatic item, boost my stats, non-weapon items. Alright, well I don't have much money, so let's just get a small aquatic item. Maybe we can get something better than this here. Oh, it's ammo! I would love to put that to the right of this guy. Is that also a friend? Yes, that's a friend, so we can get experience from this. We also have a toy, so we could do either, I think.
Now this is
Beautiful. We get this guy. Adjacent aquatic item. Adjacent aquatic items. So for each adjacent aquatic item, when you use an adjacent aquatic item, how am I gonna go about this? Damn, there's too many things that want to be adjacent to aquatic items. At some point during leveling, you will get an option to get a gunpowder that adds +1 max ammo. That would be huge for dive weights. Alright, I get 8 gold from there, or a bronze tier item. Let's get some frickin' gold. Seems good value. Alright, how do I want to set this up? When I slow, which I am slowing with jellyfish, this gains damage and burn. Ooh. So 2 slow procs will buff you as well. Damn, this wants aquatic items next to it, but it also needs the ammo. Okay, I guess this is the best I'm gonna do here, I think. Okay. Alright, this seems pretty good though, so unless we get like frozen or slowed to death,
My fight
feels like a
isn't
good early
with
build.
you, but if you insist.
I don't have any shield items. Rightmost burn has 2+ burn. Probably should have maybe moved things around so this has the burn. I don't know. Ooh, Trebuchet stacking, bro. Look at Trebuchet doing work. Of course, this guy didn't really have much going on. Sorry, bro. He had a yo-yo. He has an icy yo-yo. All right. I think I want to move things around here because I want this to be the rightmost burn items. So. Alright, transform, buy small and large. He buys mediums, which I do have a spear I can sell for better value. Okay, let's go for it.
All things in moderation. In life and business. Oh, now this is a tasteful item.
When I buy an aquatic, this gains value. Heal to this item's value. We have some slow synergy going on with the mantis shrimp here. Oh my gosh. So I can go heavy into the Trebuchet. I could try to swap over to Lighthouse. I see Yo-Yo is broken, but it needs more synergy. It'll carry that guy far, maybe to 10 wins. Wow, okay. We swap to Lighthouse and go slow synergy, or do we keep going with Trebuchet? Because Trebuchet is looking like it's going to carry me for a while. I'm going to go with Trebuchet here. Oh, and this is a slow item right here, right?
Our master merchant makes a sale.
Slow with mantis shrimp synergy.
You see that, Barker? That's how it's done.
Alright. Upgrade a burn item, seems good. Alright, we're gonna upgrade our Trebuchet. This gaining haste we need, because that's buffing this. Alright, we got Hooverbike, Street Gamer, Dabbling Apprentice. Oh! Yeah, max ammo, okay. We can get like a bowl upgrade. Okay, if we can beat this guy... Gunpowder, there's a lot of good stuff we get from this guy. Okay, let's hope we can win. I feel like I've lost to this guy a bunch, but I feel like I'm pretty strong this run, so let's hope we can wreck this guy and get stronger. We just need our dive weights to go off, and then we start kind of going off, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Ooh, he still did a lot of damage to us, though. Alright, what do we get? Bam! Alright. Dive weights is getting even crazier. I just need dive weights to go off faster, so... Buys my bronze tier items, small weapon. I could add, what is it, 2 burn to this guy? Like I could potentially get a lot of value out of value pack here. What do we think? Spend all my money to get a burn upgrade or damage upgrade? Or get value out of this? I almost wonder if the 1 ammo is not worth 1 second cooldown reduction by adding a... like swapping this. It's 1 second faster, 1 less ammo. It's only +1 for my bronze. Let's go all in on the Trebuchet. Let's give it more burn, I guess. It's 5 cost, right? To make it be doubles the effects. What is it better to give this 10 damage or 2 burn? Think it's the burn?
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
Alright, bronze tier item. This is currently at silver, right? Man, Cannonball could give this 2 ammo, couldn't it, if I upgrade? Does Cannonball upgrade to more ammo? Yeah, I could get some crazy multicast on this guy. Holy shnikes. Dude, let's go for it. Let's frickin' do it. This is up to 7 multicast right now. Slow. Burn. Frickin' 7 multicast. Curio for RNG. I got no money is the problem. I got no money. What about upgrading like mantis shrimp? Feels like the heavy jellyfish we got, we might not get a lot of value out of. Burn item or upgrade? What's the mantis shrimp upgrade look like? It gains more damage and burn for slow proc. Upgrade this for future reroll. That's true. Yeah, rerolling. You do say rerolling enchanted items can be quite good. Yeah, like what if we rerolled this into a slow mantis ray or something, and had it upgraded? Okay, all right, I like that idea. We feel really strong right now, so playing for future upgrades sounds pretty good to me.
Will inspire the crew.
All right.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
That's a cool sword she has there.
But if you insist.
What do you got going on? What is this? Obsidian Illusoray. Is that double damage? Obsidian is double damage, right? Got Proboscis build. Oh, your Proboscis build can't stand up to my Trebuchet. All right. Getting early wins feels good, because if I can at least get to 1 chest, I feel like it's a successful run. Alright, what do we got? Haste and slow items, potentially. I still don't have that much money. I got, like, nothing to sell. I think I might just take the regen here. Man, haste and slow items are very good. And we do have a lot of synergy with haste and slow items. 7 gold, though. Let's go regen. Alright, he buys my smalls. Transform. Get a small friend. What about a Illusoray? If it's my only friend, I gain crit chance. I have multiple friends. I have a lot of friends, sir. Dervish, Blood Reef Raider, Hellbilly. Hellbilly. Leftmost weapons deal 30 damage. Okay. I think we can take him. More ammo, though, on this guy. Freaking Crow's Nest. Some cannonball upgrade, potentially. Golly, Blood Reef Raider. Blood Reef Raider has a lot of stuff I might just want. Is one less experience worth a chance at some really good upgrades for our item build? And one less gold. Feels like experience trumps all. Do I think I can beat Hellbilly? I think I can. Let's go for it. Discord, yeah, the Discord is not super active on my channel, Sahydrate. So unless there's somebody in chat who can help you with that, yeah, it's kind of... You can post a screenshot in chat if you want. It'll say don't post links, but my bot is a liar. Okay, we wrecked that guy. Alright, what do we get from that guy? Probably nothing useful. Heal equal to your shield. When you overheal, shield. Okay. One thing we don't have anything of right now is defenses. We're all offense.
But I'll be here when it is.
First time you haste. Now, first time you use haste and aquatic. Don't have any shield. Your weapons have +2 damage and shield. Your weapons have +2 damage, and shield items have +2 shield for each friend you have. So, friend stacking build, huh? I'm gonna go with Oceanic Rush. The Discord is derelict. Well, it's just I'm not super socially active, so you can blame me. Let's do this. Free money plus, what is it? Shield, tool, or weapon. I think we can get an interesting tool here. One multicast for each adjacent potion. Start of each day, get a catalyst. I feel like this would be pretty good for a Mac. Can't really get potions or poisons on this character. Potion or poison? I think it's potion. Skills. 5 bronze tier items. A couple bronze tier items. Skills are pretty expensive. Probably worth checking out the skills that got available, though. And wanted to brag about your build. Yeah, Phil, if you have a screenshot, post it in chat. That's fine.
This world is full of noise.
Alright, so we can get even more burn on that guy. I don't have 5 or fewer items. We can get 20 damage on that guy. I guess we keep stacking the burn. Feel the burn, baby.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my
Almost as derelict as Isaac Marianne's hopes of siring offspring after getting the crotch treatment from Rand's boot. Oh my god. There's a lot of weapons that get upgraded by Shark Claws. I hope I can win this. It's got a fiery Illusoray. Interesting. Doesn't seem that good, but it's got a lot of damage buffing weapons. I think he might beat me. It's close. Ah, I was close. Just a crap ton of weapons plus Shark Claws is a pretty strong build. Damn. If I had any defenses, maybe. What do I want this build to be? How do you play more around Trebuchet? Maybe I need to have fewer items that can eat the haste. All right, I'll take a look to see your build you're bragging about. Gold win victory. What is your main damage? Is that a... Oh, that's a... You have a spear for damage and a lighter, huh?
People first, profit 10th.
The lighter was just the only thing you could find to fit in that slot. You play Trebuchet with as many haste items and only haste if possible. Okay. That could be useful if I do get only haste items somehow going here. Pufferfish and the jellyfish. Ooh, do we want to make a pufferfish transition or even a submarine transition? Because this guy, when you haste, gets charged, which is... This is basically Trebuchet, but poison instead of burn. I really want to try a pufferfish build, to be honest. Can I buy both, but not make the transition yet? I think I can.
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving. That's good.
When you sell this, transform your leftmost small item. Oh, interesting. Is that gold? It is. Shield equal to this item's ammo. Interesting. Alright, I want to try a pufferfish build, so I'm going to buy that. And if I can get some more haste items, I want to see if I can play around this. We would need haste items with aquatic synergy to give us regen or shield or something while we try to build up poison. I've been wanting to do a pufferfish build for a while. Okay, I have like no money, so let's get a free small aquatic item. Could get something useful. Okay, aquatic item. Alright, Trashtown Mare, Kyver Commander, Sabretooth. Smell, okay, augmented weaponry, sharpening stone, pepper spray. What is it? Kyver Commander. Oh, this is the Busy Bee thing. We saw a guy playing a Busy Bee build. But it's something that spawned the bees. First 5 times your enemy uses a weapon, charge 1 item 1 second. Wow, Junkyard Lance deal damage for each small item you have, including in your stash. Well, that seems kind of crazy. Nesting doll next to cannonball will be really nice and will benefit from my skill, huh? It is some defense. Doesn't seem like this is that much shielding. Guess we can test it on this fight. Do I think I beat Trashtown Mare? 1200 health. What's his damage? Brass Knuckles has double damage and deals damage equal to the shield. How much shield does he have? 20 shield every 7 seconds. Space slows all my items when he goes below half health. I think we beat this guy. Let's go for it.
What's that, Mr. Barkington? They don't have a fight permit! If you're so tough, let's hear your foreign policy plan.
Alright, I wonder how much shielding we even got from that. 171? Am I not understanding this? This went off 6 times. How did this go off 6 times? It only gives me 11... Even if it did go off 6 times, it only has 11 ammo. 6 times 11 is 66. How am I not understanding how this works? Shield equal to this item's ammo. 11 on ammo. 11 ammo times 6 proc should be 66 armor, right? Oh, it's because I have this thing. Oh, I have a shielding item. I forgot that I even have that, to be honest. Weapons at +1 damage. When I sell small item, increase this bonus. Okay.
Full sail, my boy.
Silver tier ammo item. Silver tier. I want an ammo item. I mean, I am kind of playing an ammo build right now. Even though I want to transition to pufferfish. Let's get an ammo item, I guess. Not what I was hoping for. You're right, that shield skill. That shield skill, actually. I'm really low on money. I do have stuff I can sell. Just get free stuff, though. And so I gotta sell something to make room for that. This gets me free stuff. When I burn, charge this. I don't know if I want to try to play around that ever. Like, ever. Aquatic item sells aquatic items. So, if I want to eventually play around pufferfish, we want... When I haste, charge this. So I want this to have aquatic items around it. You gotta go for boyfriend time. Alright, have fun with your boyfriend. Halcyon, we'll see you later. Free aquatic item or buy aquatic items. And I have stuff to sell. Let's see.
I have so much new stuff to show you.
Catfish works with this, with what I'm hoping to build, I think.
You're the only air breather
Looking
I
for like an
have.
illusory ray or something. Okay, do I want to buy seaweed? I think I'm eventually going to want to stack aquatic items, so I'm going to buy it.
I hope you use that to defeat.
So this is
Tyrant King.
an eventual, maybe, swamp over to aquatic pufferfish build, maybe. Once I get one more win where I'm like, okay, we have our one chest, that might be when I try to swap over.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on
Please,
Pelago.
please let me get a win so I can just have my chest and feel pretty good. You have a diamond item already. Oh, you got that from the wolf guy, I think. God, that was so close, man. Seems like we're taking a long time to ramp up. The first dive weights proc just takes too long. 680 damage from his Uzi. Obsidian Oh, crap. We're going to be stuck at 3 wins again. This is the worst. One short of a chest is always the worst. Leftmost small item. What do I want to transform? Bronze. Something silver, maybe? Do I have slow synergy going on here? Just the mantis shrimp. I don't know. Let's just see what happens if I do that. Oh. Okay, more aquatic items. This guy buys my small items. Do I want to try to make a transition here? So if I were to make a transition, what would it look like? All right, let's go here to. Well, we want the fight though. Kind of want to try this fight with whatever I want this build to be, which would be something like. I need to sell something. I bought the silencer and did nothing with it. So, this guy, for each adjacent aquatic item, reduce the cooldown. And it's going to haste a bunch of times. When this haste, this charges. When I use an adjacent aquatic item, what's my fastest aquatic item? 5, 5. So these guys. I do have slow going on here. What's up, Nietzsche? How are you doing, my friend? Actually, this one, when you haste charge this, this will start going off a bunch once this gets hasted. This guy's only synergy is when this thing slows. But this is not aquatic. So if I want to go full aquatic, it'd be something like this. Alright, so when I use an adjacent aquatic item, this gains haste. This is in 5 seconds. Once we start getting haste, this will start charging like crazy. We have a lot of heal. I'd like the shielding clam or the pearl clam or whatever. All right, we're going to try this on a fight, which hopefully we'll get a fight from the mountain pass for once in our lives. Finally, nice. I wanted an easy fight to test this to see if it's any good. Yeah, that thing starts charging a bunch. Pretty good amount of poison. It's definitely a slow build, slow burn. I don't know if this will be good against PvP fights. You're doing good? Busy day? You already got a haircut and did a family hospital visit. You got a squash game in 30 minutes. Squeeze in 30 minutes of my fabulous self. Well, thank you. How much healing do we get? 230 from that guy. Wow, that is a busy day. That was a very busy day. Alright, I could upgrade this guy. Seems good. I'm going to try to play around pufferfish. I hope I'm not making a mistake trying to transition this early. Make some room for whatever we're going to get the next place here. Trash Golem, Lone Shark, Dire Mosquito. Lone Shark. This guy is pretty good. Shark Ray with his shark claws. Trash Golem. When using ammo item, reload the item to the left. Got some poison items too. Anything with haste on it? I don't see anything with haste. Dire Mosquito. When you slow haste. It's hasting a weapon, which that's not a weapon. Is anything that I have a weapon? The Mantis Shrimp is. I might just go Dire Mosquito. Because there's pretty useful buffs here. Stingers are slow. I don't know that I can beat Lone Shark. And it's just one less golden trash golem to Dire Mosquito. Has got more stuff I think is useful, so let's go here. Well, that's good, Nietzsche. I hope your hospital visit with your family went well. I feel like visiting hospitals never a fun thing. Okay, we're getting pretty good poison build up here. I guess the question is, how tanky are we? Do we survive against people doing crazy bursty damage? I don't know.
Was that even a battle?
What do we
Maybe a
got?
skirmish.
Proboscis. So we could swap over to a Proboscis slow build if we want. We know that that can be quite good. You know what? I think I might do this. So I think our next fight is our enemy, and if I have a shield buffer, as long as they don't have poison, that might just guarantee our win for the chest. I'm gonna do that. Oh gosh, well, I'm hoping we have another fight, or our PvP fight next, and not another fight. All right, we're looking for slow items. Aquatic items do have a decent number of slow items, like the Illusoray would be amazing. So let's check.
If you find it in the sea, that means it's treasure.
Chimera, when I slow, will buff this guy.
Thank you.
Also volcanic vents. I don't think I want to play volcanic vents. Haste your other items. When you use an adjacent item, charge this. And there's probably a good way to get water wheel in this build, but I don't know how. No Chimera. Do I have a thing where if I buy weapons, when I sell a small item, I get weapon damage? Here is some shield, if I would rather have shield over heal. I'd rather have shield over heal. We have a lot of aquatic items. That could be quite good.
This belonged to a great sea king.
Heal 50 every 5 seconds. This heals 20, but gets plus 5 heal for each aquatic item that gets used, which will stack up pretty quickly. I think I'm going to do this one, because we also have a shield item that buffs that. Holy 155 shield. Holy shnikes. Okay, every 6 seconds. When you use an adjacent aquatic item, this gains haste. This gets used at the beginning of the fight. So I wonder if doing this to give this haste for 3 seconds at the start is better. So this doesn't need to be... yeah, it's next to this, because once this haste starts stacking, this gets charging, it keeps proccing that guy. Okay. Okay, well. Phonic items have their cooldowns reduced. I think we just want haste rather than reduce cooldowns. Alright, let's get a win, please. Please let me get a win so I can at least call this a success.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
I should warn you, I'm not like other
What does he got? Jabalian Drum. When you use a weapon, your weapons gain damage. So he's got a lot of damage as a multicast. And we're stacking poison. Ooh, he crit me for 600 with Cash Cannon.
You've got potential, I bet.
Oh, man. 1,000 damage on that. 600 damage on that. Man, it feels hard to build up poison fast. I need more haste, I guess. It's Isaac Marion in sheep's clothing. Well, Isaac Marion kicked my ass there. Alright, haste items. We need haste items. Or lose array or slow items. Slow one item for 2 seconds. What does slowing do for us? It just buffs this. We need haste more than we need slow. But I definitely want that, I think. Multicast procs an adjacent aquatic. Okay, haste a non-weapon item. When you use another non-weapon, charge this. Astrolabe could be really good in this build. Astrolabe. All right, I'm going full on into this build. So if I put this next between two friends or rays, we get multicast. So better way to make this work. Because charge, when you use, can be quite good. This uses at the beginning of the fight. Reach adjacent aquatic item. That's aquatic. I need this between two aquatic items. There. Proc that haste. Okay, I don't know if this is any good, man. I feel like I need to get enchanted pufferfish for this to have any potential strength here. Do I want chocolate bars? Medium items I can upgrade potentially. Let's get a free item. Remember how I secretly had the sacred chains brought on the pyramid? Think that level of stealth and perhaps misdirection to be used in destroying Isaac Marion and his minions. Okay, I'll do my best. Crit skills, we're not critting. We don't really even have weapons, so.
I do not teach. I help you discover for yourself.
When you crit, leftmost poison. First time I poison, freeze. Leftmost poison has 6 poison. All right, let's Let's do this so I can get poison on that guy.
Soon I think you will be ready for a dearest.
Alright, Shock Trooper, Joyful Jack, Sergeant Suds. He's got a bunch of burn. Joyful Jack. Heal charges a poison item. That's pretty good for our bill. He's got a bunch of poison stuff. Okay. Let's go for Joyful Jack, and hopefully I can win the fight and get poison upgrade.
Come to steal my potion. Filthy beast.
Oh man, this when you heal charge, that would be crazy good.
Compost, I am not.
Okay. Blasted that guy. Okay, alright. Upgrade that guy's good. I need to sell something, get rid of that. Slow item. I have a ton of small items I can sell here. Yeah, let's go for it.
As a GSM and master merchant, I can.
Dock lines is slow synergy. Am I really doing slow synergy though? The only thing that's getting buffed from slow is actually nothing, right? I actually have nothing that's getting buffed from slow. It's all the aquatic stuff that's doing. Although that is aquatic item. Man, I could really go Proboscis build here, I think.
It's smaller than Quixel.
What's my favorite candy? We talking candy bar? Like Three Musketeers, probably. Although I do love me some Twix, too. Jesus Christ, man. Fix your damn servers. How long has this game been out? The consistency of server crashing is really frustrating in this
Where's
game.
Midsworth? Oh, did he see me close a deal?
Okay, did I sell anything yet? I'm not sure if I did.
I'm almost sure.
Three
that was a
Musketeers is
trick.
decent. It's delicious. Alright, so my synergy is I want Pufferfish to charge when I haste things. This guy hastes when I use an adjacent aquatic item. This guy gets used at the start of the fight, which hastes this. This guy hastes 5 items. It's kind of slow at first, though. This gains poison when you haste. This hastes when it gets charged. I'm not sure if the Illusoray is doing much for us right now. Oh, it's supposed to be multicasting. I messed up the placement here. I need this to be between 2 friends. Damn, I need this to be next to that guy, and I need this guy to be between 2 friends. Problem is I need this and this to both be adjacent to aquatic things. 2 friends. You're a friend, right? If I do that... That, and that. That does it, right? You're between 2 friends. You're between 2 aquatic items. And you're next to that guy, and that's what I want. Okay. And I need to sell... What do I need to sell? I don't know, man.
Oh, look.
Feels like maybe eventually I want to try to swap over into Proboscis build with slows, but how many slows do I have? I have this guy, this guy, and this guy. I have 3 slow items right now. This feels like I'm going to be able to beat NPCs, but not be able to beat
All of this is like a gift from the
PvP
sea.
to finish the run. Your enemy, wow, when your enemy uses an item, freeze it. That seems pretty good, but I don't know if I can really use that in this build. Oh, that's really good. Slow 2 items,
Secret. You're the only air breather I like.
which I hope counts as casting that twice. And here's Elemental Depth Charge, which I've also always wanted to try. But we're kind of all in on the pufferfish, and this needs ammo, which I got rid of the thing that gives more ammo. Well, I actually have 1 extra ammo. Poison, burn, freeze. Yeah, we don't really have the way to the build to make that work. When you haste, this gains damage. Oh, Shark Ray haste build is insane too. We know this can be really good. I don't know. Let's stick with our attempted pufferfish build that I'm a little worried is not going to get us to another win, which would be
I may
very
young
frustrating.
for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more
You
fun.
are a lot of burn stuff, person. Volcanic vents. Darkwater anglerfish. So who wins, burn or fire guy? I mean burn or poison? Oh, burn is kicking our ass. I'm gonna have way more poison on him, but it seems to proc slower.
I paint my ship red.
Damn it, man. How come fire just builds faster? I bet if I had shield there, I'd probably survive that. Yeah, let's get an enchantment on pufferfish.
Potential is that we will get through this and be stronger.
Burn. Pufferfish. Burn equal to this item's poison. Poison would be double poison. Obsidian would be 10 times the item's poison. Shield 10 times the poison. Heal poison. So it seems like any random thing would be really good on this, actually. Multicast would be awesome. Let's go random enchant on pufferfish.
My canvas, and time.
I hope
is
we
my
hit either double
paint.
poison or obsidian. Like, there's a lot of good things we could hit. Fiery. That's the one I just...
May sink, but
The
I
illusion
will
of
go
choice,
swimming.
right? Yeah, the illusion of choice. All right, it's fine. Hopefully that at least means the fire applies that. That's good. All right, let's get the shield item. So I lose the worst poison item I have, but gain some shield. I feel like if I had shield, I might have just won that last one. I don't know. It's hard to know. Get a friend, transform. Would I rather have rays than the catfishes? Catfish. Slowing more dudes seems quite good. Feels like I'm not getting any value out of the slows. But I'm not sure.
Make deals.
Don't get any upgrades. Okay. Haste items for 2 seconds.
I can feel
That buff. Okay.
resonating.
Increase my haste seems good. Oh, just haste 3 items. Is that better than this guy? which hastes one item, but charges. Oh man, this seems really good. Because really all we want is haste and pufferfish. That's all we really want.
Use that for the good of all.
Alright, haste, haste, shield, haste, slow at the beginning of a fight. To activate this haste. Pearl is pretty good too. Do I care about coral upgrade? Eventually I probably will want to use a heal item, but I don't know. Our defense is the shield. It's probably worth upgrading that, maybe?
I'm so glad we could share.
Isaac Marion, if you don't come out with your hands up, Randy's gonna smoke you out. You know it. Burn items, upgrade our bronze, which I don't have any bronze on my bar. Scrap shield, upgrade this guy. Well, I have no money for the burn items. Let's go ahead and just get a scrap shield to do a very tiny upgrade for that, I guess.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
Let me make room by selling that. And get a silver tier aquatic item. We're all aquatic all the time. See if we can get an upgrade. Alright. Alright. Wandering Shoal, Infernal Frigate, Joyful Jack. Wandering Shoal. When you slow charge an item, your poison items have 3 poison. These are some things I could potentially get upgrades for, like an upgraded pufferfish. So yeah, I just hope I can win this fight. I feel like I'm pretty strong. I'm just hoping the shield will be enough to keep me alive here. I feel like pufferfish should go off now with the haste we have stacked. Yeah, pufferfish is going off. Yeah, look at him go. Yeah, there we go. That's what I like to see. It gets burn and poison going.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
Okay. I think somebody said this is the stacks it got up to, and I said no, that's the damage it did. And I think it was either Scott Free or Tyler or somebody. They were actually correct. This is showing what stacks of poison got up to, not actual how much poison damage it did. So, all right, anything good? Other slow items have +1 slow. This is probably one of the worst choices we could have got. That sucks. Slows 2 items for 3 seconds. Other slow items have +1 slow. This is not terrible, but it's not an aquatic item synergy. It's not a haste item. Forget what this does. Get a diamond tier item, get 3 small items, gain 2 experience. I get an enchant at level 10, so if I get experience to get to an enchant, what would be the best item to enchant? Probably anything to get me more haste. Chance on a rare event. Get some regen. Let's go for rare event. Holy crap, it's... Oh, it's a freeze item merchant. That is not what I was hoping for.
Stills all violence. Ice is peace.
Alright, I don't think anything freeze related helps me right now. I'm not gonna spend the money.
I will be.
Let's take the tyrant's home.
Alright, here's our enchant. Shield effect. Alright, I need more haste. Chimera with haste, what would that be? Haste one item for 2 seconds. So it would activate at the beginning of the fight if it was turbo. That would be amazing. I feel like that's the #1 thing I want, is just getting more haste so this does its thing. So I'm going to enchant Chimera in hopes for hitting haste, I think.
What's your
Chant the drunken clam. That's right.
Sadness.
What does heal even do on that? Heal for 45. That's crap. That's actually crap.
We're out to do
Oh
good.
man, if I don't get a win, this is
Not
gonna be a
squabble with
sad day. I will have gotten 2 chests on the first one and 0 on the second one. Please don't freeze me. Yeah, that's fine. Don't freeze my pupper. Yeah, it's going off. That's what we need to see. Get that poison stacking. Yeah! Yeah! We got it! Alright, we got our win. We got our win. Not a wasted ticket run. Beautiful. B-A-U-T-ful. Very nice. Get in the body bag, Marion, whatever. Alright. So now we just see how far we can go, and I don't know... I feel like it needs to be skills we need to get. Or maybe upgrades on these guys could be good. Anything to proc haste more often.
Hello.
So when I use another aquatic item, this gets charged. That's pretty good. Is that a better shield item than the seashell? This gains 15 for each aquatic. I think it might actually be
I'm sure you sailors
50 because
know
it
how to use
charges
that.
more. I think it might be better than seashell. I don't know. We'll test it. Priestess sounds like absolute build breaker. Why don't you try that? Because you need to have synergy on any build. And just buying some random freeze items isn't going to create a synergistic build. So... I don't think this character, without certain build-defining items that benefit from freeze, can really take advantage of all that freeze does. Just build your whole build around freeze. Yeah, just get a house, Madman. It's really easy. Just do it. Enclave Revenant, Yrden, and Bloodreef Captain. If I had some other characters unlocked, I might be able to do that. When you poison, when you regen. Heal equal to your enemy's poison. There's some good stuff here. Can I beat this guy? Feels like there could be some good stuff there. First time you use a tool, each fight, haste 1 tool. The first fight. Holy crap, that's really good for our build haste. Alright, I think I might actually go Yrden here. So I'm not sure I beat this guy. And haste synergy is insane. Freeze Isaac Marion so he can't escape the smoke from smoking him out, and eventually he passes away from smoke inhalation. Okay. Yeah, this thing's getting lots of the shield. I think that's a better shield item.
Who designed this game?
I'm hoping I get cool tools of the trade. Damn, I got slow 2 items. Adjacent items have crit chance. When you crit, charge this. Okay, it's a crit item that's not going to be useful for me. Got a tool, travel anywhere, sells items. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for skills or enchants, I guess. Small tool. I do have... I mean, maybe we could upgrade something, but let's go here. I have some money. You buy small items. Chance we could upgrade fiery pufferfish. Tree roll a bit. Skills is what I'd rather find. Sells toys from any hero. You know what? I want to do this just to look at what toys are available. When you win a fight, get a random loot item. Wow, that's cool. When you sell this, get spare change equal to its value. So that's a value thing, which is the pig guy, I think. Alright, I can upgrade my beach ball. 4 items that can get hasted. That's awesome. When I use an adjacent item, charge this. If I was doing a slow build, that'd be insane. Charge adjacent small items 2 seconds. When you win a fight, get a piggle. Alright, I think we just buy beach ball here. That sounds like a Randy thing to do, steal toys like a Grinch. Okay, no haste on that, so. Okay. Poison items, get a weapon. I mean, even if they had a gold one of these, I couldn't afford it, right? Not really. Let's just get a weapon. Get free stuff. Sell for gold. Alright, Vanessa skills, crit skills, or slow skills. I only have 1 item that slows. Let's see what we got here.
I'm done with Pelago. The Bazaar.
2 aquatic items get haste. That seems good. Weapons have damage. I don't have any weapons. Don't have any weapons. Alright. 2 aquatic items get hasted. More haste. Haste is the placed. I mean, I might just be dying soon here. We hit our goal for this run at least. Blinking Torres or something is this guy's name. Freeze. Freeze, freeze. Well, here you get to see freeze. Oh, it charges through freeze, maybe? Oh my god.
That was invigorating.
He doesn't even have any damage. Oh, he has this. What is this thing? Deal 1,000 damage. When any item gains freeze, charge this. The first time you fall below half health, freeze 1 item for 99 seconds. Okay.
All of this is just trade.
There's an OP freeze build for you. And this guy, see, I feel like you have to be a certain character to play certain build types. Like, I don't know how you do a freeze build with Vanessa. Just don't know how you do it. Feels like you'd have to get items from other characters. And did my game just lag out or something? Jesus, this game is so freaking buggy. Game. I can't even open the options right now. Oh, there it goes. Oh, because I'm done. Alright. I guess I already had the death. Okay. Well, 1 single chest I think is not going to be enough to unlock unless we get like a 60 gold chest or something. I think I need another win to guarantee I get Mac unlocked. So as much as I wanted to get Mac unlocked today, I don't think it happens. Let's see. I have 1 ticket, I think. I need a 40 gold chest. 35's incoming, right? Freaking hell, how trolly ass is this game? All I needed was one of like 6 of my chests to be 40 instead of 35, and I could have unlocked the guy. How troll is that? Literally the most gold I could get that does not allow me to unlock this guy at 600. FU game. Alright, well, I have one more ticket. If I don't get a win and I don't get Mac unlocked, I'm going to be so sad and salty at the game today. So we need to guarantee we at least get level 1 chests, because that'll guarantee we can unlock Mac. Which we might not be able to play in today, because I'm not going to have any tickets left, which sucks, but... Alright, keep doing enchanted items. Seems the way to go early game. Slow. Deals damage equal to its heal. When you buy another aquatic item, this gains value. So I could stack value on this guy, and we heal and damage every time this procs. That's interesting. Radiant Revolver. When you crit, reload, cannot be frozen. This seems interesting. This gains value every time you buy an aquatic item. Think it's too slow build up, you think? It feels like we'd need other items that help me gain value, and that's like the pig guy's deal, is the value thing. Question is anything else here good? Guess this has slow. We could maybe do a slow build with that. He always thinks of obsidian gargoyles when the word obsidian is mentioned. What are obsidian gargoyles from? It's like a Darkest Dungeon thing or something? I basically would just have to buy as many aquatic items as possible to get this value high, so we heal and damage for its value. You know, this seems the most interesting choice, so I'm just going to grab it. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get anything going with that, but seems interesting. Any aquatic.
And you might.
No aquatic. Okay, well, stack some of my weapons and we're fine.
Come back and tell me.
So, this is your only friend, getting crit chance. It's a weapon when using adjacent weapons, so we go like that. Alright. Kyber Drone, Viper, Banana Ball. Viper is the strong one, right? He's got poison stuff. Toxic Fane's a pretty good item. Kyber Drone, when you slow, your weapons gain damage. And Banana Bowl is if you overheal, haste your items. I want to play around this heal item. There's some heal stuff on there. Isaac Marion's crotch is about to become red mist from Rand to Shoe. Okay. Go Viper. I feel like he's got the best single item to get potentially if I can not just lose. Okay, I think we're good. Very good.
It's over already.
What do we get?
We barely got our flags up.
Poison upgrade, huh? Okay. We have a friend, so we can get experience. Yes. Yes. Play with our friend. Hide and seek. Yay. Well, I was going to say, we want aquatic items. I thought this was aquatic girl. It's not the aquatic girl. aquatic stuff is a lot of non-weapon stuff, so let's see. Anything aquatic yet?
Leave with big
All of that is
bargain.
aquatic. Alright. I'm going for buffing this guy.
I'm so glad we could share this experience today. I can feel our energies
Which would
resonate.
mean I probably even sell to reroll to buy another item. Is that even worth doing? Not sure. Maybe not, because I might actually want to use some of those. Maybe I'd sell one of these guys for something here. Honing steel. It's not aquatic. Beach ball is. I have to sell a bunch of stuff to get beach ball. Haste. This is aquatic. Okay, I think I do want this honing steel. What do I sell to get it? I sell these two guys. Fine.
You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this.
The hell? Okay. Weapon to the right of this. Oh. Crap. There. Okay. I don't know if this is a very good strong start, but let's go.
Go ahead.
Did I give up on the rock?
Underestimate me. It makes this
No.
fun.
I just
When we are finished,
don't think it's
may I set
stronger
you for
than
study?
all of the items I currently have on my board for an early fight. Even though it has some heal. I think these weapons are going to be at a better aggressive start for an early win. I think. I could be wrong. Come on. Nice. Nice.
Begins in the heat of
So I'm still going to try to build it up? Yes. I just need the level, which I'm going to get now to put it back on my board.
Ride that tide.
Give this back.
Some are too proud to be trained by a child. You might examine that.
Huh, this is a weapon? Is this considered a weapon even when it's not a weapon? I don't know. Heal damage equal to this item's heal. So if I buff, what would be cool about this item is anything I can get that buffs a heal item, buffs this thing's damage.
It takes
take
real
that.
confidence to let a kid train
Curious to see if I can make it work. It probably won't, but, you know, we'll see. What do the upgrades look like on Ambergris? Heal equal to 2 times this item's value, 3 times, 4 times. Oh! Oh! It's multiplicative. Yeah, we're upgrading that. This thing is multiplicative, so it goes to 3 times, then the 4 times its value. Holy shnikes, okay. Let's get regen. You'd rather piss out a cactus than have to listen to dopey little kids' music all day. Okay. Thanks for telling us. Alright, what do we got? We got Coconut Crab, Boreor, and Rogue Scrapper. I think we should be good on Rogue Scrapper. Does he have a thing you sell for heal? Yes, medkit would actually be huge on this item. Boreor, shield item has shield, and Coconut Crab. Shield Very max health. All right, we're gonna go for Borio, our Rogue Scrapper. I think we can win. Actually, I probably should even set this up differently because this is, well, this doesn't actually go that fast, does it? Okay, this is not looking great right now. I hope I scale faster than him. I don't know how... This thing needs to be faster for it to be any good. Let me, like, get haste on it or something. Alright, looks like we win at least. Thank goodness. No. Okay. Tie equals a win. I thought I lost right at the end there. Jeez, that would have sucked.
Waste of gunpowder.
Okay. That gives plus heal when we sell it. If I'm really going to play around this seems like a terrible idea to try to play around this. Alright. Alright, let's go for the 3x HP. And let's see if we can get a fight that we haven't been getting lately. Okay. Jeez, we missed out on experience by going this way. Alright, well that is actually a great item to pick up. Up to the right, gains damage. Adjacent weapons gain damage. Crit chance, probably. So we can use a katana for now. We have a fight. Abandoned cave. Buys my medium items. 3 gold. So I can get extra value out of him buying that guy. Yeah, let's do that.
All things in moderation. Life and medium is the size of.
There's a car blasting outside your office. That sucks. Weapon to left this has plus 10 damage. This is a weapon. We need to buff this heal rather than buffing its damage, so... Oh, this is an aquatic item. That's what we need to do. Oh, God. Come on, game. Please don't re-roll that store as I'm trying to buy the aquatic items. Oh, God. Alright. Alright. Do we still get what we just got? Yes, we did. Aquatic item. Buffing this guy. Any other aquatic items? Yes. Even that's aquatic, but it's 12 gold and is a reload ammo thing, so I'm going to ignore that. Alright, we're up to 65 damage, 45 heal. Pretty good. Oh, gold for each friend that I have. Well, buying all those friends just pays off. Having friends pays off. All right. Aquatic items have a crit chance for the fight. So this guy's got crit chance. This is my only friend gain. Wait, shouldn't this have 14% crit chance? Is there another friend here? Oh, it's a proc. It procs crit chance. Oh. So the only crit chance it's going to get is going to be on this guy. Okay, that's not worth really. And I think I'm going to put a bunch of other friends here, so I'm going to go. When you freeze, adjacent items gain poison. Adjacent poison items. This is my best build. I could buff this thing's poison. Why not? I don't think I'm actually going to be building around poison, so let's just get value out of it now. Hopefully a one fight. I think this is my best build. Unless I do want to stack a bunch of aquatic things with crit chance. Because now I do have aquatic. Although crit chance doesn't really do anything for you. Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna call this good. Alright.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
I will leave you alive to learn the lesson.
Alright, what you got? We're same level. Regen, poison. We need to kill him before his poison builds up. 26 poison. How good is our heal? 45 heal.
You are merely a step on the ladder I must climb.
I want to be you, dude. You're way better than my character. I want to be this guy. Stop playing all these weapon builds where I'm trying to build poison on my weapons. Alright, convoy, can I get a fight? Randy doesn't need to become rich thanks to ventriloquism and wasting his talents on a puppet. I don't know what that's referencing, but okay. I cannot get a fight from that mountain convoy. It just seems possible. Alright, aquatic items. Yeah. I'm playing around probably a terrible thing, but we're going for it. Aquatic items.
Shall I gift wrap it for you?
Haste adjacent items. Okay, let's try to haste this guy. And when you burn charges, do I have any burn? I don't think I have any burn, do I? I have poison, but no burn. What else would I want to... When this game's haste... Gains 2 poison. Randy's talents need to be highlighted and showcased in his own characters and not some talking scary puppet. Okay, sure. Glad to hear it. Alright. I think I might be getting debated into playing around whatever enchanted item I always get at the beginning, even if it's not good. Eccentric Aetheryte, Frost Street Challenger, Dabbling Apprentice. I think I might be getting debated. Haste 2 items. This guy's got freeze stuff. This guy reloads items. I'm gonna try to the Eccentric Aetheryte. I don't feel like our build's that bad, but maybe it is bad.
Let's go!
Oh, we have freeze. I forgot that we actually have freeze. Nice.
Power outage!
Okay, where's most of our damage coming from? Currently, it's from the katana. Although we got 171 healing and 171 damage out of that, which is not terrible. 120 damage out of the Zor Sid. Okay. Right, I don't have a shield item to gain value out of that currently. Buys my medium items. I have no medium items except for the sword to get value. Get a friend. Upgrade a bronze item. Let's go here and hope I can buy some more aquatic if I'm going to keep going for this build. Okay. Upgrade switchblade, alright. Is this aquatic? Cost 12.
That's how it's done.
It is. Shield equal to double this item's value. When you sell an item, this gains value. Well, I mean, I'm trying to do a value thing on this. So I buy aquatic items, this gains value. If I sell anything, this gains value. Do I want to try to play around Cove? I feel like I kind of do want to try it, to be honest. It's maybe terrible, but... let's try something completely different. So now I just start selling all my things. So, sell the shield item, because that should... well, hold on a second. One. This needs to be on my board. Can I really not do this? There. There. So now if I sell that, that upgrades that. And he wants to buy medium items, so I'm going to even sell a katana, even though it's doing most of my damage. And... haste... adjacent items... I'm gonna sell all these guys. I'm going all in on this value proposition. All in on the value proposition. Although maybe I'll hold on to a couple of these. Reroll any aquatic items. No aquatic items. Okay. But if I just buy and sell this, it costs me 1 to upgrade this. So I'll do that. Okay. So main damage... I don't know. It's probably going to be this. This is a weird build. I don't... we know Rand loves to sell things. Bronze tier upgrade. Bronze tier skills. Is there any skill that I can get that like is a value skill, I wonder? Maybe. Upgrade of bronze. Okay, this might haste for 2 seconds, so probably upgrading the Zor Sid might be not bad. So now haste for 2 seconds? Yeah, haste these 2 items for 2 seconds, alright. Sell skills, sells weapons, gain gold. Weapons, skills. Skills are going to be expensive. Let's just get free gold. Alright, this build seems kind of borked and not likely to get me a lot of success, I'm guessing. Dive weights, haste combo. Wow, you got a lot of poison from that. Yeti Crab is buffing the Toxic Fang, huh? Yeah, we got like no damage. Ugh. Poison bypass is my shield I'm trying to build. I think I've made a bad choice. Aquatic items, though.
I have so much new stuff to show you.
Okay, burn charges this.
Thank you.
Shield.
I'm sure you sailors know how to use that.
Plus 12. If you have another vehicle or large item, maybe I can play around submersible. Because I do have a large item. And I shield equal to this item's damage. So this would be a 3-second charge time thing. So let's make a pivot here. I'm gonna keep the cove and the obsidian ambergris, and I'm gonna play around this instead of whatever else I'm crappily got going on here.
Little secret? You're the only air breather I like.
Alright, so haste our adjacent guys. Slow. When I slow, this gains burn. And when this burns, this gains charge. This guy gives 4% crit chance. When this gains haste, gains poison. When I use an adjacent item, this gains haste. I don't know if I have really good haste synergy right now. Okay, let's see if we can do a submersible build. Using all my money to try to buff these aquatic items that probably aren't that good. Hey, free aquatic item though. If I sell it, you get more shield. Sell the piranhas for sure. So I think, okay, no, these only give me piranhas when I buy them. Okay, so I should just sell them now. Keep buffing that. Alright, Flame Juggler, Blood Reef Raider, Outlands Dervish. Flame Juggler. Start of each fight, burn 9. So he's gonna burn me for a crap ton. Blood Reef Raiders, ammo, Crow's Nest. Yeah, we might want to do Crow's Nest with Submersible over any of this other stuff. Alright, let's go Blood Reef Raider. Hope we can win this. Trying to make a transition here. Although this doesn't have scaling currently, does it? I should have kept some of those weapon items that can scale a weapon. Honing steel I should have kept, I think. Alright, no crow's nest though. Okay, that makes that stronger. Alright, skills, weapons, regen. See if we can afford any skills.
My lessons are painful.
When you freeze, your weapons gain damage. I'm not freezing. When I use a vehicle, my items gain crit. Oh, ho, ho. Well, yeah.
We'll borrow more gold.
Oh, I need 1 gold to get that. Okay. Alright. I have no money, but alright, at least we got a little bit of synergy. When one of your weapons gain haste, if it already has haste, gain damage. I know that that can be good. Your weapons have +4 damage for each weapon you have. If you have at least 7 items, your weapons deal +20. Frickin'. What are their servers on? An Etch-a-Sketch? A frickin' microwave?
There are
A computer in a refrigerator? Where the hell are you putting your servers? If you have at least 7 items, your weapons gain 20 damage. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I don't think we're gonna have that. I'm gonna do this because I might eventually get some haste stacking. This looks like we're gonna do a we have 1 or 2 weapons kind of build. Actually, Crow's Nest wouldn't even work with this because then I'd have 2 weapons on my bar, so
When you're ready, I'll
probably can't really do Crow's Nest for
but
this.
I'll keep you as long as I can.
Medium items, transform, get an item. Let's get an item. Maybe I should start transforming this. Oh, silencer's great. I think. Well, I think it's better than some of the stuff we have. What the hell's happening? Oh, that's why I need this to be... Okay, haste adjacent items. Then I'm left-handed. Ah, jeez. Alright, hasting this is more important than giving it plus damage, plus 10 damage, I guess. So, this thing to the gut's actually not going to do that much, is it? So yeah, left-handed and haste, that's the main important thing. We'll give you plus 10 damage, which is whatever. Actually, maybe I give you plus 10 damage. Which attacks more? Yeah, you. When I slow, this does gain damage. When this gains haste... Yeah. I have some anti-synergy going on, it feels like here.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Tried to pivot into something and it's feeling kind of doomed. Bunch of burning, poison, and regen, huh? You have some pretty good shield going. Okay, looks like we got this one at least, I think. Yeah, our shield stacking doing work. Hopefully the submersible will carry me to 1 chest. Carry me to 1 chest victory, submersible. I wonder if I should be hasting the damage and heal. I probably should be hasting this instead. Transform. Because, like, continuing to try to invest in this is going to get stupid expensive. And I don't know how good it's going to be. Reload an ammo item. Reload this guy. Like, I'm not even sure if that's worth... I don't know, I'm stacking pretty good armor. Temporary boost, medium items, regen. Let's get regen, I guess. Why not? Help counteract poison stackers a bit. Worgen Noble, Kyber Commander, Preening Duelist. Freeze all enemy items when you go below 1 health. First time you poison freeze. Leftmost poison has more poison. So poison stacking lady. Kyber Commander. Charge my items first 5 times my enemy uses stuff. That's pretty good. Preening Duelist. Have more than half health. My weapons have more damage. That's 1 more experience if I can beat her. Can I beat her poison stacking? When you heal or gain regen, this gains 4 poison. When this is transformed, enchant it with toxic. Poison 6. When you poison, this gains regen. Alright, I'm gonna try to beat her. I think I might, with my healing and armor stacking, can outlast her.
Look into my eyes, little mouse.
Nice. Slowed her Nightshade. Damn it. Don't freeze my main damage. I'm getting lots of good armor. Poison is stacking pretty high though. God, 77 poison. Come on, finish. Okay, heal was good. Nice. It's a nice heal proc there. That was getting out of hand. And we got a Black Rose. When you poison, this gains 1 regeneration. Well, if I could play a poison build, which I am definitely not playing.
This is how you win a war.
8 gold there, or a silver item. Let's get some gold for our weapons. Sell small. Extra shield in our next fight.
Small
go
things
here.
like seeds, acorns, home.
What is this guy? When you poison, freeze, or burn, charge this, and this gains 75 damage. Can I play around this guy? Poison, freeze, or burn. I have 1 burn guy. And 1 poison guy. So this feels like not something I can really get into here. This looks really good. I feel like I've had 1 guy wreck me with this before. What does this upgrade do? Gets 30 crit chance. This guy kind of runs out of ammo. I need to replace this guy, I think. I'm gonna get my value out of my small items, I guess.
I'll never resell this.
Alright, nothing here is aquatic to get value for our scaling stuff. Sharpening stone. Look at the docks. Why is my large and medium items? Well, I do have a medium item I could sell. Do you have any aquatics I can use to buff? Okay. Could buff our main item. Okay. Whew. Triple this item's value. Okay, well that's actually huge. Aquatic.
Buy from Barcoon instead. He actually cares about this.
And sell.
Fine.
Well, you sell large. You buy large back, not medium. Yeah, okay. Okay. Can I get 2 more wins out of this terrible build? I mean, this awesome build that's really awesome and totally not terrible.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
It's totally awesome and not terrible, guys. I promise you. Haste, burn, slow. 99 damage, 69 damage. A lot of flat damage here. Not poison, so maybe my shield stacking can keep us in this. Oh my god, that was a big crit. Slow on my shit. Slow on my shiznizle. This looks like a boss. I think he probably scales faster than us. It was close. Oh, we got that win, baby. Baby, baby. Baby, baby. Nice. Got 400 healing out of this and 528 shield out of that. Okay. I think what I need is replace these two pieces on the end with some way to scale, like honing steel or something, on our submersible. I don't really have anything to sell. I wish I had these chocolate bars. Can I sell you these chocolate bars? Did I go here to try to buy some more aquatic items? I guess I do.
Hello. I mean, welcome to
Holy
my business.
tripwire. Okay. This is like one of the best items in the game. Oh man, how do we play around when you slow? So mantis shrimp tripwire. That's some scaling. Interesting. And then I could reload that guy. Okay, so this costs 16.
Oh, it's like the baby birds that nested.
So damn, how do I play around this? Means I'm not using this guy, huh? I have no idea if this is any good to try to play around tripwire, mantis shrimp. And I'm no longer using the submersible. I think we need to do like an easy fight to see if this is actually any good. Alright, I have to sell stuff to do anything here, to buy and sell this thing. But I don't know that selling the submersible is the way to go here. Okay. Maybe I don't want... Okay, actually maybe Cove. We do this instead. Yeah, so this is giving me 64 shield, but this is giving me shield equal to and damage. Okay, something like this. Gold. We have no gold. Let's go for gold. Lone Shark, Foreman, Dire Mosquito. I'm pretty sure Lone Shark's strong that we can't fight. Yeah, he's got the Shark Rays, Shark Claws. Although... Oh man, this is value stuff, which we're trying to play kind of a value game. When you haste, this gains 40 damage. Does he have haste? First 5 times you use an aquatic item, yeah, this hastes. Yeah, I don't think we out-damage this guy as much as I'd like to get like one of his upgrades there. I don't think we win that. When you use a tool, adjacent items gain crit chance. Do I have any tools? I have one tool. Dire Mosquito is a super easy fight. Well, if we just get Proboscis with our tripwire, that's an easy build. All right, we're going Dire Mosquito to test what we have, and if we get luck and get a Proboscis, we can play tripwire Proboscis, and that's just OP. Could definitely at least get us one more win, I think. Wow, we are killing him very slowly.
Pathetic. As spineless venomous as a jellyfish.
Oh, baby. Okay, all right.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
Okay. All right, it's time to make a change here. This weapon's on the left. We want all the slows. So tripwire triggers Proboscis every time they use an item. This slows. This cool. Oh, you know what I realized? Not having this large thing was why this was so weak. And then we have this guy for heals. Okay. Alright, we're swapping to a Proboscis build. Do I upgrade it to be higher, or do I look for silver tier skill? Because making this thing scale would be very nice as well. Upgrading this is just... Proboscis upgrade is pretty much just flat damage, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's just flat damage. So let's see if there's any skills that are better. Like slow gives me something. Your weapons have +3 damage for each aquatic item, and shield have +3 shields for each aquatic item. Burn items, shield. Oh, well, we have a decent number of aquatic items, I guess. Damage and shield. Okay, let's go with that for now.
I think you had a breakthrough.
Small non-weapon item. Fight a monster. Sell small items. Okay. Fight a monster. Yeah, fight a monster. Get that XP. Getting this thing enchanted can be huge. Proboscis might be the... Proboscis plus Tripwire might be just my favorite combo on this character, which is crazy because I think both of those items are not this character's items. I think any character can get... Like, is Tripwire a Vanessa item? Oh, it is... Tripwire. It is... Okay, never mind. It is a Vanessa item. Okay. So this is probably just my favorite build of hers is Tripwire. Alright, she buys my large items, temporary boost, get a slow item. Every slow item we get, potential to make Proboscis amazing. Okay. Leftmost slow item gets a slow duration. Oh, I need to upgrade this because it hits more items too. So we want to sell this and upgrade... Actually, we want to upgrade Tripwire. Yeah, Tripwire. OP. That's good. Okay. And this to get more shield. Every 3 seconds, yes. Alright, here we go. If we get one more win, we call this a successful run.
We're out to dethrone.
And win or lose, I'll probably take my final break here. Since we've been going for about 4 hours. Elemental depth charge. Well, I hope I can slow all your stuff, because this is kind of scary. I'm worried about how much this thing scales. That is a frick ton of poison. Oh my god, I need poison to everything. God damn it. Elemental depth charge. That's another build I still have never done and I've wanted to do. 245 poison from a single thing. So it gets multicast 7. Multicast for every other aquatic item you have. Cannonball plus that and all aquatic items. That is so strong. Alright, well, bad game. Cookie time. I'm gonna stand upstairs, use your restroom, check my final break of the day. Y'all enjoy chair or ad time. We can get one more win with this Proboscis build. We'll at least have another chest to get Mac unlocked. So, y'all rock. See you in just a bit, my friends.